honey mustard pork tenderloin is on the menu, and Lori asked Senator Latvala about rising areas in the job market. It's all happening right now on Live with Lori.
Welcome back. We've been throwing spices around in the kitchen all day, and we're here with seasoned veteran legislator Senator Jack Latvala. We're getting ready to take the pork out of the oven, so I'm going to do that real quick. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to continue asking you questions. Jack, what do you see as the biggest problem facing Florida?
Well, I think it's a lack of diversification in our economy. I think the recession that we've just come through kind of proves it, shows us how susceptible Florida is to economic downturns because we don't have a broad base for our economy. Our economy is pretty much totally dependent on tourism and in the past home building, and you know, when one or the other of those dries up, then our economy really is hurting.
Yeah. Well, you know, you've been there in good times and bad times, so you've seen it all. What do you think would be the fix for that? For being able to diversify the economy, how would you go about that?
Well, you need to promote manufacturing, you need to promote biotech, those kind of clean industries that kind of go with our environment here in Florida. The way you do that is you connect up what those businesses need in our education system with the courses, you know, for the people that they need to hire.
as opposed to what the kids are studying now?
Well, you know, our governor said not long ago, and he took a lot of flack for it, that, you know, there's not a lot of a call for philosophy majors out there in jobs nowadays. And I think that's true, but our liberal arts education in many of our state universities turns out a lot of philosophy majors and a lot of majors in liberal arts kind of classes that don't really have jobs to go to. Meanwhile, we've got businesses in my area, in the Tampa Bay area, that can't find Java programmers. We've got other businesses that can't find folks that can work with their hands in manufacturing or welding or tool and die kind of businesses.
Right. So would you say that we need more technical schools, or we just need kids doing something that's useful?
Well, I think a combination of both. I think, you know, our existing universities need to look at the jobs that are available, the businesses that are out there that are looking to hire people, and tailor their course offerings to what businesses need in terms of employees.
Right.
And I think that the Senate over the next 2 years is going to concentrate on that. Our Senate President, Senator Gates, is committed to working on that, and I think it's a good idea.
I think that's a fabulous idea. I think that education in the right fields that are applicable to to creating a better environment and better economy for Florida is super important. Well, while we're talking on the future of things, what do you think is well, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's make our dressing. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of vinegar and that was 2 tablespoons, and a tablespoon of mustard. We're going to use this for our salad dressing. What I did while he was talking is I added about 3/4 a cup of Romano and 3 tablespoons of butter to the risotto. And I've taken it off the heat because it's ready. While you're doing that, what do you think is going to happen to the future of the Republican Party? I mean, we've come through an election, and a lot of people think that we didn't do so well.
Well, this year marks the 40th year that I've been involved in politics in Florida. I started out while I was in college in 1972, and I managed my first campaign for someone else. And, so I've seen it all. And I think that it's apparent to me that we don't win as Republicans by pushing people away. We need to win as Republicans by pulling people in. And so many of the legislative initiatives that we've had, whether it's on immigration or whether it's on some of the social issues, abortion or gay marriage or any of those kind of things, has had the effect of pushing people away from the Republican Party. Teachers or firefighters or police officers or people who care about the environment or public schools,
right.
We've kind of pushed them away. And we can't make it on a long-term basis with the coalition that we have left, which is basically just old white people. And we can't make it with that. And so we've got to look at the positions that we take. We've got to look at our legislative initiatives and the issues we work on and kind of adapt them for the needs of all of the people out there, not just what we thought was our constituency.
You know what? I totally agree with you there. And when we come back, we're going to ask Senator Latvala our signature question. So make sure you stay tuned.
Don't go away. Lori asks Senator Latvala her signature question when we come back on Live with Lori.